Da da day, hey, hey. Give thanks, you know.
Hi everyone, good afternoon, and how is everyone doing? I know we have been on this stay-at-home restriction and some people are not taking it too well, but I am just here to shed some light on some of the things I've been doing. And also I'm very excited because I also purchased some more seeds and seedlings, and I'm going to do a bit of gardening today. So I know it is hard for some of us. Actually, I have been home on the 13th, would have been 1 month since we've been sent home, and like it is truly a trying time for me because everyone knows I love going to the sea. I go almost every Friday to Maracas or to an outdoor place and relax. There's this thing that I do with my friend we call Fridays with that is called Fridays with Tisha and Leah, and it's on our YouTube channel, and you can check that out, Pure Vida con Tisha and Leah, and it's really something that we did to distress after the work week and to enjoy nature and to just distress. So here are some of my tips. So one and foremost, I think it is a time, we are in a time where we have a lot more time and we are not as busy because we are at home. Although some of us have to work from home, we do have more time in the house. With that being said, you can spend time on a morning doing devotions. I have found this to be helpful when I start my day in prayer, reading devotionals, worshiping, finding some positive music, start your day right, and put yourself in a positive mental space. Yes, it can be difficult some days, but I think God really wants us to spend some time with Him, especially how the entire world is locked down. We do not have distractions except for social media, of course, but you can carve out some time where you can really be in the Word, learn more about the Bible, just form a relationship with God. No one is saying to be the most religious person, but try to find a relationship with Him during this time. Another thing that you can do is pick up or revamp your hobbies and skills. I started working on jewelry. I did some jewelry. I repaired jewelry that I had damaged for some time for friends who gave me damaged jewelry for some time, and I just didn't have the time to get to it. I actually found the time to sit down and repair all of it, and I have time where I can also do other things. So one of the things that I picked up is gardening, and a little bit later on I will tell you all more about that. Also, you can cook. A lot of people are cooking. You can find new recipes, try new things. I always enjoy cooking. Cooking is one of the things that I use to distress me as well. So when I come from work, I usually head straight to the kitchen. So it is something that I think takes your mind off a lot of things because you have to focus. So, hobbies are things that actually help you to distress and keep you focused, so that your mind is actually on this one thing and it is not being bombarded with a lot of thoughts. So you can find time to learn a new meal, participate in the challenges that they have out there on cooking. And another thing, you can also participate in a challenge on social media. There are so many challenges going around now. The ones that you do like, you can participate. Not every challenge you would participate in, but give it a go. It wouldn't kill, it will help you, and it also would bring some fun during this time where you really don't have much outlets outside of the house. So it's good to get in some exercise and all of that as well. So I participated in the challenge, the Tyler Perry challenge. He's got the whole world in your hand challenge. I really was touched by that, so I did it. I also did the don't rush challenge. I did it with 2 groups. I did it with my friends, 2 friends, and then I did it with Black Shades of Black Beauty. You can check them out on Facebook. It's promoting, you know, Black woman empowerment and men. It's really, really cool, so check them out. Another thing that you can do is yoga. Before this quarantine time and stay home restriction, I always enjoy yoga. I always enjoy exercising, and since the restriction have been cracked down, earlier on I used to go riding in my neighborhood, riding in the parks. Since the parks are now locked down on my bicycle, I am actually now utilizing my home space to do some home workouts. So I have an actual video that I did that I'm supposed to edit and post, and that's coming, so look out for it. So stay tuned to my channel for that. So I follow Yoga with Adrienne, and she is pretty awesome. She has yoga to target every part of your body. It's very holistic, and you know, it's not very spiritual. I know some people, you know, they think yoga and they said, you know, it's probably bad, but you take the exercise part of it and focus on your good, on your creator, and the yoga gives you a good sweat. So exercising is another thing that you can add in your day to pass the time as well. So I started a yoga group with friends. It is 5 of us, and we wake up on the mornings at 9 and we do yoga with Adrienne. We do a Zoom session where everybody can connect, and it's so exciting and we enjoy that. So you can definitely exercise. Another thing that you can do during this time is spend time on yourself, on your self-care. I know some of us, we actually would like to do more self-care, like giving yourself pedicures, finding time to incorporate mask, facial masking, you know, do something to improve your self-care routine at this time. You know, spend time on yourself. Before, we didn't have this amount of time, so hey, it's more than enough time where you can spend time in doing self-care. Apart from that, I know some of us are working on home. So for the first 3 weeks when I was home before my vacation started, I was actually working, doing online classes with my students, and it's nice because I get to connect with them still, and I don't feel like I'm totally out of touch with them, and I still get to hear their stories, and that's good. Other than that, you can video chat with family and friends. I've called my friends and friends all over the world, and I check in with them. We have conversation. We actually have scheduled conversations, scheduled Zoom sessions where we all get together, like the girls that I went on the expedition with, the round the world sailing expedition. We get together, we chat with each other and send positive vibes. So those are some of the things that I've been doing, and I think those are some of the things that you can try. Also, getting a nap. Nothing is wrong with taking a nap when the day comes. Getting a nap. If you have Netflix, there are also a wide range of free activities, from books. People have sent me links to Google Drive with several books. I've been reading, spend time reading books. You can do an art session online. My friend also sent me that link. You can do movies, free movies, Netflix, and the list goes on. So don't get too down. I know some of us think differently, and some of us are more resilient than others, but if you are not in that space, I will pray for you, and I really hope that you find something that gives you happiness and joy and comfort during this time. So now I'm going to share with you all. So I purchased this quarantine agriculture starter kit from this guy called Kevin, and y'all, he was really really nice. I got my items delivered today. The cost of the items, they cost $100, and he delivered for $40, so it cost me $140 in total. In this quarantine agriculture starter kit, you got a range of stuff. Previously, right before things got worse, right, or things got more, the restrictions began to be implemented for a longer period of time. As soon as it started, my mind was just on food security. I was like, you know, being the geographer that I am, I've read about it, I've studied this, like food security, and that was basically in my head. So I already have a few seedlings and seeds that I planted, and they are going well so far. But one of them, my parsley plant, and parsley and pimento, there's these fine little flies, and I researched it, that is called gnats, that is killing them, but I'm dealing with it at the moment. So I went out, and previously I didn't have the time to garden because I have a very hectic schedule when we are actually not working from home, and we have to go to work. So I actually did not have a garden, but I took the opportunity this Saturday. I was sent home on Friday the 13th, and on the 14th I went to Horticultural Society, and I went to Mayogi on Marabal Road, and I purchased seedlings and seeds. So these are some of the seeds that I got. So I got tomatoes, and I got broccoli, right? I also got some eggplant. It's wrapped up in here, and this is cauliflower. So I took a student with me, and we actually bought different seeds and split them, so we got a range of stuff. So I have broccoli, cauliflower, eggplant, and tomato. So adding to my collection of seedlings, and I have parsley, and I have pimentos, and I have thyme. So adding to that, today I got some additional seedlings. So I got this little pack in the starter kit. So this is some lettuce, some pak choy, and pimento seedlings in there. So I actually got this box here. So inside this box consists of all the other things that I got for the $100. So you get a bit of fertilizer. You got some seeds. So these are the seeds that I got. So I got tomatoes again. I got celery, which I didn't have, so I'm thankful for that. Cucumbers, I also didn't have that. I have some peas, I have corn, and I have bodi, right? So I'm pretty excited to go and attend to this evening and plant them out. I also got some bags that I can plant in, you know, the seedlings or the seeds, and a few pots. He added a few pots to me, so I am so thankful. So in his package, I don't think the pots were included, but he added it for me, and I'm also thankful. He said all the bottles were finished, but he gave me the spray, the pump, so I can attach it to any bottle that it would fit on, and of course to put my fertilizer and to spray the plants. And then I got my potting soil. It's quite a hefty bag. So this is my potting soil, and that's the potting soil. So you got all of that in this little package, and I am so excited to start. I also kept these bottles that I had around the house. When I purchased coconut water, right, I kept the bottle, and this is some alkaline water that I had, and I kept the bottles, so I will also be cutting these in halves to actually do some planting in them. So guys, that is basically what I've been up to during this quarantine time. Let me know what you have been doing and how you are staying sane, and what are some of the things or some of the tips you can add to what others are doing during this stay-at-home time. I wish everyone the best of health during the time. Make sure you drink or eat fruits high in vitamin C, get some vitamin D, go out in the sun, go for a walk outside your house, make some laps around the house, and just keep your immunity system intact. You know, do stuff, eat properly, eat well, and why not try a home garden as well. So have a blessed afternoon, morning, whatever time you watch this video, and make sure you share and like. And if you like this video, can you please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.